Welcome to episode 6 of the Honda Civic build and Deadbeat's Garage. Where today, like I told you already, we're gonna be cutting up some doors, hacking the fucking shit out of them, you know what I'm saying? So, but the first thing I gotta do is get the garage door open and move the car out, of course, so. Hey, but hang on a second. I told you guys I'd show you the car because last episode it got way too dark outside. I wasn't able to show it to you guys. So let's get this thing rolled back in so we can go around it and let you guys see what it looks like. Now, mind you, I still gotta wet sand it. There is a little bit of orange peel here and there. Not a lot, and I'm actually pretty surprised how smooth it laid out. I think because it was kind of cold out, so it took longer for it to dry and it let the paint have more time to kind of smooth it out before it hardened, you know, but whatever, I'm not a scientist. Either way, I think it came out pretty good. It does need some wet sanding and it does need a clear coat, obviously. So right now it's kind of, you know, it's dull. It's not shiny yet, but obviously the interior of the car, if you guys, God, what episode we do that in? 3? No. I think it was, yeah, it was the episode where we did that clown thing, the crazy clown and all that. It's like episode 2, I think. Yeah, episode 2 we clear coated the inside of it. I actually painted the inside of the car before I even started the channel. So you guys didn't see me actually disassemble the car or paint the inside. But the inside is all clear coated already. If you want to see me clear coating that, go check out episode 2. But yeah, it's probably kind of hard really to see in video, but it came out really nice. I like how it came out. The roof. Yeah, I love the door jambs. Little weight reduction holes. I love that. I'm sure a lot of people hate it, but it's whatever. This is solely going to be a race car, track car, whatever you want to call it. I'm definitely going to drive it on the streets, but is what it is. I think it came out pretty good. I don't know. You guys tell me. But either way, time to continue on with today's episode where I'm going to be getting the doors out to the car, and like I already mentioned before, we're going to be cutting the inside skin and everything out. Pretty much just going to try to make the doors as light as possible, you know. I'm not going to be using factory glass anymore because I'm not going to be able to, so I am going to have to make some Lexan windows and stuff. I'm not going to be doing that tonight, but tonight what we're going to be doing is doing the cutting and everything. So hopefully get that finished up tonight, and then tomorrow I'll be able to pressure wash them and start prepping those for paint. But for now, let's get this car back out of here. And now, I gotta go to the side of the house and try to dig the doors out, man. They've been sitting there forever. I think there's weeds and everything all growing through them, but back! Alright, they're all over here on the side of the house. Gate open. What's up, guys? What's up? It's just me. No need to bite anybody's head off. That's Sparta, the one jumping around like crazy with the... And this one right here is Tara. She's a puppy and she literally chews everything up. Destroys the backyard. Braven always has to sweep up her mess. Jesus, this is horrible video quality. I'm sorry. I'm trying to show you guys where... Yeah, this is where I have all my stuff. On the side of the house. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I have an S10 Blazer, and I took the roof rack off. The roof rack I actually have screwed to the side of the house, and then I'm using it to pretty much store all the parts to the Civic. I know this is really horrible quality video, guys, and I'm sorry. I just wanted to show you this. But yeah, here's all the rest of the body parts all piled up over here. They haven't been touched in about a year. But there's the doors, and we're gonna get them out and get them in the garage. So I'll see you guys in a second. I don't know. Alright, we got the doors in the garage. Braven and I are having a discussion. He's trying to guess how much he thinks the doors weigh each. How much you think?
Either 80 through 100.
Somewhere between 80 to 100 pounds each?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Here, hold this. Let me fill it again. Fuck, dude. I think 60. Yeah, I'm thinking about 60 pounds. Alright, so what we're going to do is we have just a regular old house scale. I'm going to weigh myself. It's pretty simple. Weigh myself. We're going to write down how much I weigh, and then I'm going to grab one of the doors and then stand on the scale, you know, see what that weight comes out to, then obviously minus my weight, and what we'll be left with is the actual weight of the door. So here we go. Oh, come on, don't tell me the batteries are dead. There we go. Alright. $201.2. Dude, last time I weighed myself, I was like 195 pounds. But then again, that was before Thanksgiving. Alright.
So it's 201.2?
Yeah.
Right.
Alright. Here we go. I'm back on. I think the batteries are dying on this thing. $256.2. Damn it. I was gonna say 50 pounds, bro. I was gonna say 50 pounds. And I was like, 60.
55.
Alright. I think I was closer, though.
Yeah, well.
So how much do they weigh? 55 pounds even?
Yeah.
Let's try the other one. Screw it. Let's see if they both weigh the same. Just in case.
That one seems heavier. The one that you have.
Neither one of them have the glass in there.
It's probably what.
So we're not actually getting a full like weight reduction like before and after, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think get the glass out and actually see it. I think they're probably like 3 pounds. $255.4. Is that what was it last time? With that one?
It was 256.2. It's only like.
They're pretty close. I mean, there's a little bit. This one has the door handle on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That probably weighs a pound. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, like half a pound.
Alright. Alright, guys. So at the moment, right now, the doors weigh about 55 pounds each. So I'm going to go ahead and write that on here. So we don't forget. And, let's see how much weight we can save. I think that, or we'll try the other one. Turn. Yeah. Alright, what I'm going to be doing first is going around the door and basically marking with a Sharpie where it is that I want to cut. Now, if you're doing this yourself, you want to pay attention and make sure that you leave enough structure right here so that the door latch, you know, it's not, this right here isn't going to be bending and flopping around whenever you're shutting your door, or else you're going to run into problems later on. Now, I will tell you guys again, I have never done this before, but I have watched, you know, some obviously YouTube videos, other guys doing it, and that is one thing that I've definitely learned, that if you take too much of this off, this skin right here on the inner side of the door will get real flimsy and it doesn't hold up very well. And that happens, I'll end up having to go out and buy a new door and start all over again. So let's avoid that. So I'm going to go ahead and mark where I think a good spot would be to cut. And I'm also going to be making some aluminum door panels, so I want to leave a little bit of a lip all the way around it. Give me something to either screw to or rivet to, whichever one I end up using. I'm not sure yet. Alright, you guys, well, the Sharpie wasn't really working, so I switched to a streaker to make the marks because, yeah, Sharpie wasn't marking on here very well. But anyhow, what I'm end up doing is cutting straight through there and then over, and then I'm gonna kind of follow this line all the way around, leaving this lip on here where I'll be able to rivet the sheet aluminum. My line got all screwed up right here. Yeah, my Sharpie is split, so it's green and red. For those of you who know what this is used for, hey. Yeah, it was kind of hard to actually get into that little crack there and leave a line, but just to kind of give you an idea of where I'm going to be cutting. I'm going to follow that line all the way around, and right here I'm going to kind of jump up, and instead of following this around, I'm going to jump up right here and follow it on the inside of there, just to leave a little bit more mass in this area. And then up here I'm not going to actually get all into this. I'm going to just kind of go at an angle over across to this hole, and then go straight across, and then all this I'll be able to remove. But first thing I got to do is, obviously, I'm going to get all these bolts out. I don't even know what everything is. I'm just going to take all of it out and throw it all, well, I'm going to keep all the bolts in a little jar. But yeah, all this kind of stuff, whenever you're you know you're not going to use this again because you're not putting all this stuff back in here, but all these bolts and everything, freaking get yourself a little bucket or something to throw them in. Definitely comes in handy whenever you have a bucket full, especially number 10s. All you Honda guys know what I'm talking about. You can never have enough 10s. But I'm going to set the camera back up and get all these bolts out. Alright, we got all the bolts and everything all removed. All the crap on the inside for the doors or for the window to go up and down, it's still sitting in there. I'm not going to fight with it to get it out. I'm just going to cut it, and then we'll take it out when this is all open. But I got the exterior door handle off, the interior door handle, and the door latch. Luckily I got that all off in one piece because I can't stand messing with this crap. So alright, now just to get the grinder, and I think maybe the grinder and the jigsaw is going to work out, and we'll start cutting. Alright guys, I'm pretty much all ready to start cutting, but I want to say something first. Now, I'll tell you guys to wear a mask whenever you're painting. I'll tell you to wear gloves whenever you're using lacquer thinner or whatever. If you do it, you do it. If you don't, you don't. But I'm telling you, be safe, especially whenever you're using one of these. And mine's supposed to have a guard on it, but my guard broke. I'm a freaking idiot, and I'm still using it that way. But at least wear a pair of safety glasses. Make sure you're wearing safety glasses. And if you have gloves, put them on. Or go buy some, whatever. I can't stress that enough to you, because I've been working in the construction field for a long time, and I've seen some pretty fucked up ass shit happen with one of these, and that's not something you want to learn the hard way. So take it from me, take the advice, alright? Listen to what I'm saying. Put on safety glasses at least, because whenever you're cutting, if this thing binds up and this little thing shreds, cracks, falls apart, pieces go flying everywhere, it's gonna fuck you up, bro, believe me. So wear safety glasses. Alright, what I've done now is right here where there's multiple layers of metal behind there, I used the grinder to cut through that on both sides. that side and this side. See, that's cut through. Some of the more difficult cuts, like right here, I use the grinder to go through. Some, like I think right there, it's not all the way through. This kind of curves a little bit, but the grinder was able to handle that. And along this bottom edge, it's like a straight line, and I use the grinder there. Now what I'm gonna do is around these curves, because that's curved and this is curved, and then I'll hit this little spot right here all the way through and kind of hit here because it didn't cut all the way through to that corner. I'm gonna do those areas with the jigsaw so they come out clean, because with the cutting disc you can't really make nice turns like that. So I'm gonna get the jigsaw out and finish it off. Alright, now on this area up here, there's like a little bracket or something back here where there was more than one layer of metal. So this wasn't going to pull out. That's why I had to make this cut here to actually separate that. And now after I get all this out, I'm going to mess with this and get that off of there. And this angle over here where I mentioned I was going to use the jigsaw, well, there's also another layer of metal back in behind there. So there's two layers there, and obviously not enough room for the blade to move. So yeah, that wasn't working out. So as you just seen, I had to use the grinder to go ahead and make this cut as well. I just kind of held it sideways. You guys can see in the video. Pain in the ass, and it's not really the cleanest cut. But after I get this out of here, I'm going to be able to kind of grind that down, sand it down, and clean it up. So keep going. Alright, as it turns out, this secondary piece of sheet metal back there is pinch welded around here. Now I didn't even do this. It looks like those were already drilled out, but there's a pinch weld there, and I drilled that one out. There's another pinch weld here and here, and that's about where it ends. I'm guessing that was obviously extra support for that bracket that bolted up right here for the stock seat belts. So what I'm going to actually do is go ahead, and since there isn't anything really here anyway to attach my aluminum door panel, I'm going to go ahead and drop this cut down and go underneath those pinch welds and then back up like right around here somewhere. And that should hopefully eliminate the problem of that secondary piece of sheet metal back there. Wow, bro, my worst nightmare just happened. The fuck? And I wasn't even killed. Shh. Unfortunately, that was my only one. What the fuck? Alright guys, I went through a bunch of my shit, and luckily I found another cutoff wheel. Thank God, because Home Depot's already closed. So, yeah, I got everything all cut. Alright, so I got that cut all the way through. That's cut all the way through. There's some more double layered metal all up in this area. I got that cut all the way through. And just know I didn't end up using the jigsaw on any of this. Every single bit of it was with the cutoff wheel and the grinder. So if you're gonna do this, that's your main tool. Now this cut right here, yeah, I'm embarrassed of this. This came out like shit, but luckily it's on the bottom and you're not gonna see it. But I think I got it all cut pretty well to where we're gonna be able to lift that out of there now. Let me set you guys up here and we'll see. Yeah! Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There's the window crank. Next thing I gotta figure out how to get out is that. I think that's where most of our weight is at. And I hope it's not going to be too much of a pain in the ass. I don't want to accidentally cut through the door skin to the other side, because that would suck. Alright you guys, I'm going to take you off this. I can't figure out exactly what is holding this here. If you look over here on this side, if I kind of pry at it, that side's moving. Okay, this side's pretty damn solid. It looks like it actually goes in to, well, shit. I can't tell what's holding this in there. I think it's literally just the skin. Like, it's being held in right here. Whoa, okay. Looks like somebody already like drilled the like pinch welds out. Like they're planning on removing this on this side. Oh, okay. There's pinch welds here. There's pinch welds there and there. So that tells me that that's probably the reason why this side's not moving and that side is. Looks like whoever had this car before me was already trying to get this out, which I think would have been virtually impossible to get that out without cutting the door like we have done here. But other than that, I could feel like some glue underneath, and I think like some adhesive or something that's keeping it attached in the center, or maybe that's just to protect from vibration. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna get it figured out so that not only I know, but you guys know. That's some pretty solid shit, dude. I think that's gonna save us a lot of weight. Figure out how to get this piece out now without denting the shit out of the door. Alright guys, I took a little bit of a break because this was actually kind of frustrating me, and I got it figured out, and I'm freaking excited to tell you guys because I was about to give up on that bar, okay? I was gonna leave it in there because it seemed like I wasn't gonna be able to get it out without actually doing damage to the other side, and I still want it to look good on the outside, you know what I mean? I didn't want it to be all wavy or have dents or whatever from me fucking it up trying to get this out. Now, you saw that I was using a torch and I was kind of blowing the torch in behind here. That wasn't working. I'm looking inside these holes and I'm thinking maybe there's like a screw in there or something. I couldn't find anything, dude, and it was driving me nuts. Now, I put my fingers underneath here, and in this area, in the center, and on this end, I could feel adhesive, like glue, you know what I mean? Like obviously some pretty strong shit, because it wasn't even, the torch wasn't even affecting it. So, I don't know, I just thought, hey, what if I go get a kitchen knife, alright? Now what I did was I started over here on the end with the kitchen knife, and I just kind of sawed at it, you know what I mean, until it broke through. It broke through here, through the glue. Okay, I had to do it here, in the center, and on the end. Now remember when I cut this, I was telling you guys it looked like it was two sides of metal, and you can see it right here where this lip starts. There and there. So they actually put a piece wrapping around the back so that it comes in contact with this so that they're able to glue it. I know I'm kind of rambling. Anyhow, long story short, you have to make sure to use a knife that's serrated on the end so that you can actually, you know, saw at the glue and it'll cut through. And you want to make sure that it flexes also, because I was having to flex it in there. So once I got that done, kind of lifted up on it, and it popped over there on that end where I drilled those pinch welds out. It popped down, and look, holy shit, that thing is loose, man. You see, now that it's off, we can see the back side of this thing. You see where they had the glue at? It's like you know, I don't know what kind of shit this is, but it's freaking strong. And that's the inside of the door where it was glued at. I'm gonna go ahead and get all the stuff that's left off also. Every single little bit counts, of course. But yeah, dude, God, when that finally came off. Yeah, whenever that finally came off, man, I was excited. I wish I had recorded it so you guys could have actually seen it. Like, when I started cutting the first little spot of glue and I felt it break through, I was like, oh shit, I'm getting somewhere. The second one, dude, it was just exciting for me. I don't know. Because I was about to give up and say, fuck it, I'm not taking that piece out. Screw it. Let's see how much. Let's try and see how much this piece weighs by itself if I had left it in there. Okay, I'm gonna set this piece here. Alright, right now I am at 200.4. Okay, let it turn off. Turn it back on. Now holding this. 210 points. Holy shit. This is about 10 pounds by itself. Ouch. Yeah, that, I don't know, I feel accomplished getting that out. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's see. Alright guys, basically this is what it looks like when I'm done. The entire inside's all gutted, and I still have a nice little lip here that I'm going to be able to attach a piece of aluminum there to just make it look nicer. Yeah, I'm going to go around and clean up all these jagged edges and stuff. I know you're not going to see them, but it's my OCD. I got to clean that shit up. This right here is unfortunate. The grinder just wanted to do its own thing. Not my fault, it's a grinder's fault, damn it. No, but luckily you won't see that because that's going to be on the bottom. Yeah, that's where I'm at so far. Dude, I'm excited to see how much this thing weighs. Hello, I want to play a game with you. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for part 1 of episode 6 now. Yes, I want to play a game with you guys. A little bit of a guessing game. Check it out, this is what we're going to do. Okay, you guys know that the door weighed 55 pounds when I started. Remember that. The door weighed 55 pounds. Now, what we took out so far, I'm going to get it all in a pile. Okay, what we took out so far are these tracks here at the window. Went on the side impact bar. Okay, there's that piece of it, that piece of it. If you're paying attention in the video, I actually showed you guys how much this piece right here by itself weighed. Okay, that was all taken out. The window regulator, this is taken out, and then obviously the skin that we cut out. Okay, the skin, window regulator, side impact bar, and these here, obviously some glue and stuff, all the nuts and bolts and everything. Okay, now what I mean by a guessing game, I'm sure you guys can probably figure it out. I want you guys to try to guess how much the door weighs now, okay, with all that stuff taken out of it. Alright, we started at 55 pounds. I showed you everything we took out. So, I don't know. You tell me how much you think it weighs. Now, what I want you guys to do, okay? Grab these. What I want you guys to do is go to my Instagram. Yes, I have to get something out of this. You're going to go to my Instagram, which is right here. Or actually, it's right here. Or now it's back down here. Go to my Instagram. You have to follow me on Instagram. I am going to be posting a picture of the door here pretty soon. I got to edit this video. I'm going to post a picture up of the door. Follow me on Instagram. Go to that picture, okay, with the hashtag guess. Okay, hashtag guess, and then put what your guess is. Alright, now this is part 1 of episode 6. Now when I release part 2 of episode 6 is when I'm going to let you guys know how much the door actually weighs. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through, when I post episode 2, that's the end. That is the end of the guessing game. So if you post a guess anytime after that, it's not going to count. Okay, so pay attention. Monday around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock p.m. is when I'm going to post part 2, where I'm going to put up part 2 of episode 6 on YouTube. Okay, that's when the game ends. Between now, when you're watching this, and then, okay, is when the game is active. You go to my Instagram, like I said, post up your guess, and at the end I'm gonna go through my Instagram and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna pick one. I might pick 2 people, but for now I'm just gonna say I'm gonna pick one. We'll see how I'm feeling. Okay, whoever is the, either you guess the weight dead on. Now I'm just going off of pounds. Okay, let's say you know how the door weighed 55 point something. I'm not doing the point nothing. Okay, just off the pounds alone. Okay, guess how many pounds the door now weighs after cutting everything out, and whoever can guess that, I'm sure there's going to be more than one. I'm going to pick one of you, and I'm going to send you. I'm going to get a hold of you. You're going to have to give me your address and stuff. And I'm going to send you a 2-piece set of rear bumper diffusers for free. And guess what? I'm even going to pay for shipping. But if you're in the United States, okay? I'm giving this away for free. I'm sorry, guys, if you're not in the United States, I can't afford to send this through customs for you. That's probably going to be upwards of $100, man. That's, you know what I mean? But if you're in the United States, go to my Instagram, find a picture of the door with hashtag guess, and then post your guess of what you think the door weighs now after cutting everything out from this point up until Monday, whenever I post the video. Okay, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, remember that. And I'm gonna pick one of you. Okay, I hope everybody understands the rules. Hold on, well, there's no really, the guidelines, I should say. If you have a question about it, I'll be paying attention to my comments between now and then. So just comment if you have a question, and I'll try to answer the best I can. But yeah, for today, I'm pretty much done. Well, the video's done. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm sure you guys watch me already do one door. I'm sure you don't want to just sit here and watch me do the second door, do the exact same shit all over again, just repeating myself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get started on the second door, and that's my plan for tonight. My plan for tonight is to get the second door done, so that tomorrow I'm gonna start filming part 2 of the of episode 6. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now remember, go to my Instagram. You have to be following me, okay? Follow me, put your guests up, and I'm gonna pick one of you guys, and you're gonna get a rear bumper diffuser, 2-piece. Okay? These fit EFs. If you have an EF, more than likely do. These fit EFs. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, remember me, if you guys like the video, click like down there. If you're not subscribed already, then obviously click the subscribe button if you want to see more of my videos. And yeah, love you guys. See you Monday. Peace.